Multimuse and welcome back to another video. So Arrtx have kindly sent me more of their acrylic markers, and this set comes with 60, and there are a few metallic ones and a couple neon ones, which is super fun. I will show you the swatch sheet for that in a second, but yeah, I'll be using these as I draw today. So I just wanted to do a little sketch with me because I want to draw my OC Milka. She is so cute and she's just been on my mind like all the time. I just really like her, so I want to draw her today. So this here is the swatches that I did for the markers, and look at all of those beautiful colors. I love these ones here especially. They are so tasty looking, and I don't know if I'll get to use them, but I will try because they're just gorgeous. I also really love the neons, especially this pink. I think by now we all know that my favorite color is pink, but I also really do love this neon orange and the yellow. They're just, all of them actually, all of the colors in the set are really gorgeous and I can't wait to use them. But yeah, thank you so much to Arrtx, and let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know or maybe haven't watched any of my videos before, I recently made this OC called Milka. She's like this little cow girl and she's really, she's just so sweet. She's so cute. I love her. Look at her. I'm so proud of her design. Like it's really simple, but like, I don't know, I don't usually get attached to any of the OCs that I design. So it's really exciting to finally have one that I really want to draw all the time. And she's just so lovely. I love her so much. So I'm going to be drawing her today. So I'm thinking, since I'm going to be using acrylic markers, I'm just going to go and sketch with a yellow coloring pencil since I don't need to worry about like rubbing anything out. Okay, I've decided to switch to a slightly darker coloring pencil because I thought you guys might not actually be able to see what I'm drawing. But I'm just gonna go, and I'm thinking about doing like a cute little pose with her hands in like the shape of a heart, you know, like this kind of thing. I think that's really sweet and I just wanna draw her doing that. I've had a lot of fun drawing recently. I feel like I've been getting better at it again, which is super exciting because I thought I was at like this kind of, not art block, but I was just worrying that maybe I was like regressing. Is that the word? I don't know. But yeah, like my skills were going backwards rather than forwards. But maybe I just need to do a little bit of studying. I think I'm gonna draw her with her mouth open just because I usually draw people with their mouths shut. And I feel like I need to get out of that comfort zone a little bit. So she's gonna be having like a little bit of a smile. I'm also realizing I think I completely forgot to add her lip piercing in the drawing that I showed you guys like a couple minutes ago or something like that. I think that's alright. I think that's cute. There's like a little open smiley mouth or something. You can always fix something with a different color pencil to make it more obvious. Maybe her nose is too big. I hope that like I'm still in that zone where my drawings go well, because it would be so sad if today my drawings go like bad. It's like I should have recorded the other day when my drawings were going good. But hopefully, I don't know. I feel good about this drawing, I think. Maybe doubting myself isn't good. I don't know why I always draw characters looking to the side. I think it's just easier. I don't want to make them look like cross-eyed, so if they're looking away, it's just easier. I'm also just trying to capture the like likeliness of the character, because I think I've been doing that well, or at least like every time I draw her more accurately to how I see her in my mind. I don't know, do you guys ever do that? Like you draw something or someone and it's like completely different to what you were imagining? I don't know. It happens to me all the time. This pencil's getting very scratchy on the paper. It's getting a bit frustrating. Right now, I don't think I'm trusting the process, but I think I can make a comeback. Something looks really odd, but I can't tell what it is. I think it's gonna frustrate me a bit. Maybe today's just one of those difficult drawing days, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work because I wanna draw my OC. And plus there's always time to fix it with acrylic markers because they're opaque. Opaque? Is that the word? Opaque? I think so. Ah, I'm forgetting my words recently. Oh, okay, no, I think this is coming together. She just needed to have hair on her head. I think it's the nose. I've drawn the nose different to how I've been doing it recently. So it's like throwing me off. That's okay, hold on. Maybe I can erase it because sometimes you can slightly erase colored pencils. So I'm thinking I might have a good chance at erasing it. Oh, I got a new eraser recently because my dog chewed my other one up. So it's like one of these clicky ones. I had a thicker pink one that I liked more than this one, no offense. But it's gone. So I have to deal with this one. But I do love it. I just think the one that I had before it got destroyed was slightly more efficient and suited me a lot better. But it's all right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think it was the style of the nose that was really throwing me off of my own drawing. Oh, that's so weird. She doesn't really look like herself, but I think with the colors, I'll be happy with what she looks like. I think. I think so. Maybe her forehead's too big. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Now I want to draw her doing like the heart thing. I need to draw her shoulders first though. Do you guys have any characters, any OCs that you guys love? Or... You might be able to hear my dog. I'm so sorry if you can. I feel like her eyes should be squinting. But what was I saying? For the longest time, well, I guess, I don't know how long this will last with this OC, but for the longest time I really struggled with, like, liking my characters. I always feel like they're really, I don't know, I guess, in a way basic, or maybe it's just because I keep comparing my OCs to other people's OCs, or like concept art that I see online, and I'm like, wow, why can't my OC be this interesting? But then, like, I'll do an OC that has, like, all the kind of things I like to draw. So, like, the specific style of hair that I like to draw, and, like, specific color palette, and for some reason I'll still be like, oh, I don't really know how I feel about this OC. But yeah, do you guys get like that? Because surely it's not just me. I don't know. I feel like people come up with characters and then they're, like, happy, and I'm like, I can't come up with a character that I love. It's so, I don't know. I feel like in a way it will be like comforting knowing other people are also going through that same thing. I also don't really know how to come up with character backstories, sorry. Like, that's another thing I really struggle with. Like, backstories. I don't think I'm creative enough to come up with like an interesting backstory. I feel like I just cringe when I try to do it, or like I'm coming up with something too unrealistic. But the thing is, this character's not even real, so surely I'd be able to come up with like a backstory for them and not really pay much mind to it, if you get what I mean. I don't know. I'm not sure why I find it so difficult. But do you guys have any tips on like how to break out of that kind of, I guess, cycle of like not knowing what to do for characters, or maybe exercises that I can do for them? Maybe this is just a me issue, and I'm sure that at some point I'll get over it and just come up with a backstory and be like, yeah, I'm satisfied enough with it, because I think that's the issue. Also, I'm just like straight up rambling. I'm so sorry. Hope that's okay. I mean, I kind of did think this was going to be more of a yap video because you guys seem to really like those, so I wanted to make sure that I do a bit of yapping, and I feel like I'm at a place where I can yap about random stuff. This is feeling really stiff, but I'm going to continue with it and just try to fix it as I go. I'm not sure what I'm going to put beside her because there's quite a bit of space beside her. Maybe her hands are too small? I don't know. Also, recently I got the Tamagotchi Paradise, which is super fun. I have had 3 Tamas, and I need to get new batteries for my Tamagotchi because it just said that it was low battery. So I need to change them. But I have this really cute like strawberry case, and it's like the most fun thing ever. But yeah, my Tamagotchi, I'm trying to get Arrtx, which is the shark one, as you can tell from the name. I love it so much, and I want to dye it pink, which is something you can do if you give them like this colorful juice, I believe. Which I have bought the pastel one, so I'm just gonna hope that it goes to like a pastel pink color, or else I'm gonna be devastated. I really so badly want it to be a pink shark, but I need to make a care mistake, and I don't like making care mistakes. It makes me feel bad for the Tamagotchi, like, poor little creature, you know, and especially because like they're little babies, and I'm just like, I don't want to hurt them. Obviously they're not real, but like they are to me. They are to me. But I did actually make 2 care mistakes yesterday because I forgot to bring my Tamagotchi with me when I went out. And yeah, I came back and it had 2 care mistakes, and I got this like cactus looking character, which was super cute actually. I really liked him. He was so silly. But yeah, now I'm just trying to get the shark, and I really hope that I get it because sharks are my favorite animal, and it would just be really cool to have a pink shark. And then maybe I'll try breed it and get like a kinda looking face, because I love how Arrtx looks, but he does look a bit evil, and don't get me wrong, I love it, but I think it would be nice to have one that has like a kind, yeah, like I said, a kind face. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it is time to use acrylic markers, and then we can figure out what to do on this side, because I don't know what to do on that side yet. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna start, I think. I think I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh. I forgot to swatch. Thank God that it looks alright. Because yeah, I completely forgot to swatch it. Even though I said I would. I'm just gonna go over everything that I've drawn, really. Because I feel like it just looks neater and more like blended in, I guess. Or some could argue it looks a bit messy and muddy to do it this way. Hopefully it dries a bit darker, because right now this is not her skin tone and I might have to change it. It's too light so far. It's alright, we can just build it up as we go though. That's the good thing with these markers, you can just put them on top of each other and they'll be it'll be like you never made a mistake. They don't seem to be drying darker, so I think I'm gonna have to change the marker, but what I'm gonna do is just go over so that if the darker color I put on top does show any of this, it'll be at least like everywhere and it won't look too weird. But I love acrylic markers. I use them a lot, especially if like I want to get some kind of like a specific cute little drawing done. They're just perfect. It kind of feels like digital art in a way. I have not been doing much digital art recently. I don't know, drawing on my iPad, I feel like my art just looks so different. I prefer my traditional stuff much more than my digital. I should use my Huey on, because I do have a tablet that hooks up to my laptop, so I could just use that at some point. But it's been so long since I've used it, I feel nervous going back to it. I also don't know if this is going to be like a long video or a small, like short one. We'll just have to see how good my commentary is. Don't want to bore all of you. But hopefully it's kind of like we're on FaceTime and drawing together. That is the goal. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. She literally has a glove on this arm, so I don't actually need to be doing all that. Is this even any darker? Let's see. Oh, that's the skin tone. Yep. I think I'm gonna have to go with this because it looks... Yeah, that's way better for her. Okay, now that I've got that done, I'm gonna start with the blush. I think it should look good on her. And then I wanna mix it in. I don't know if maybe I can just blend it with my finger. Yeah, that works really well, actually. I feel like the technique of blending it with the finger is so good. Maybe wait for it to dry just a tiny bit. I know some people like to use a like travel brush and wet the paint before using the brush to blend out the markers, but I don't know. I'll admit, I think this is a really good way as well. But obviously not if you don't like getting your fingers like dirty, I guess, or messy, I should say. Because it's not like the paint is dirty, it's just quite messy. But I find that the acrylic markers do wash off really easily. Anyway, now what I want to do is go in with a lighter colour for like the highlights. And I will say, the technique of blending with your finger isn't as neat as if you were doing it with, let's say, a paintbrush or the markers in general. But I'm adding some texture to it anyway, so hopefully it won't be too noticeable. I think my use of colours is a bit messy though. I think I'm just going to shade as I go. And this is a gorgeous colour. Oh my gosh, I love it. Quite dark though, but hopefully it's not too much of an issue in the end. I'm just hoping that like I can fix it as I go, which I've been saying like this entire time. Okay, no, I'm actually loving how this is going. I think it's looking really cute. Like super, super cute. I'm so happy. I've also started doing this thing where I make the top lip darker than the bottom lip, and I think it just looks really nice that way. Like it adds more... It just looks more unique, I think. That should go darker though. This is a slightly darker pink. That's looking really cute in my humble opinion. Just gonna go in with some... What? Yes, it's looking really good. Oh, this is making me so happy. I think for her hair, since she does have black hair, I'll just like block it out and make it like fully black. Just because that with like brown liner, like line art, sorry, ends up looking really good. And I also really like giving her like full, not bouncy, I don't know why I was going to describe it as bouncy, but thick lashes. I think she looks really cute with them. And then what I've been doing is like around the jawline, I've been adding a really light colour to just make it pop a bit more. I've also been getting back into alcohol markers, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm really proud of what I've been doing with alcohol markers recently. It's just looked really good. But I do tend to use them with colouring pencil, and colouring pencil is my favourite art supply to use. This might be better than what I've done previously as well. I'm really liking this. Anyway, let's go to the hands. Let's go to the hands. I think I might struggle a tiny bit here, but I'm just gonna put blush on the fingertips. I really like to do that. I think it makes the hands look a bit more stylized. I'm not sure if I'll colour in her nails or not, because I usually like when they're just like the skin tone, because I think there's something really appealing about that. Also, I have been playing a bit of Honkai Star Rail, but only because of the character Cyrene. Now, my favourite character of all time is Alicia from Honkai Impact the Third, and Cyrene is literally her, but in a different universe. I'm pretty sure it's like canon that like they're in the same, it's like the same person but different dimension or something like that. Anyway, the whole like flame chaser thing was in Honkai Impact as well, and she was part of that. And yeah, to see her in another game, it's like I need to pull for her. I need to play and I need to pull for her. And so I did. I had 10 pulls and I pulled, and I did not get her. I got another 5-star. I lost 50-50. So I'm devastated, and I'm like desperately trying to like farm to get her because I need her, even if it's not exactly a one-on-one copy of Alicia. I need her no matter what kind of planet she's on, if that makes sense. Also, I don't know why I'm shading over here if she has a glove on, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna use the same color that I used to shade, which you can't even really tell that it's shading because I'm just about to use it as line art, but I'm gonna also line her fingers now. I've been really enjoying lining with the color brown. I just think there's something so like pretty about it. Obviously black is like the go-to when lining, but I think brown makes it look more soft, and I just really like that recently. Especially because my OC, this one here, she wears a lot of brown, so it just looks really good and it makes her look really soft, and I just think it really complements her like whole design. There we go, there's the cutoff of the sleeve that she has there. Oh, another thing, Alicia is actually like one of the reasons why pink is my favorite color, because it's literally like her entire design and it just looks really good on her, and she's just so pink and I love that. So pink has become my favorite color since really like playing the game, if I'm honest. I have a little plushie of Alicia, and it's like the cutest thing ever. I got it a couple years ago and it's been on my shelf because I just love looking at it. I think it's so cute, so pretty. And I got her a little like white dress that I tried to like dye the colors of the buttons because they were like a really horrible like red and blue color, and it didn't work, so I just used like paint to paint over them. But there's a bit of like a bleed from the colors on the dress, so it's a bit messy, but she rocks it. I also have a really cute Apex figure of her, and it's so small and so precious and it's so pretty. and she has her like little staff wand thing, and it's just really cute. Anyway, I think I should color her hair now. So I'm gonna do that with black because her hair is black and I think it'll just look good. And then I'll move on to her clothes and then we'll figure out what to draw beside her since there's a bunch of empty space. And nothing really comes to mind right now. I can't think of what I wanna. Maybe something that this OC likes? Little food item of some sorts. I truly don't know. To be fair, I don't actually really like Honkai Star Rail that much. I just really want my Alicia, my Honkai Star Rail version of Alicia. Because I've tried getting into the game, but I just can't get myself to enjoy it, so I have this habit of like downloading it, thinking, oh, I can just get into it. And then I end up deleting it because no, I can't get into it, sadly. I'm realizing that I might have to do line art on her hair because it's getting too confusing, too messy. I'll have to see once I am done with colouring it though, because it might look a bit different, who knows. Where is that other eyebrow? I can't see it. Because yeah, right now, looks like she has no eyebrows. See, this isn't as full coverage as I thought it would be. Like I'm having to do another coat of black on the top, but I don't want to like use up too much of the marker, so I'm not going to do the entire thing, just where I think it matters. Cool. Okay, I think I will do a tiny bit of line art over the top of her hair once the black has dried, but now I'm going to move on to doing her clothes. So I'm using this other like brown color because her top is brown. It's gonna blend together really nicely. Like all the colors, they're gonna look great. Does that translate into a heart? Well, I think so. Well, there's only so much you can do with your hands to make it look like a heart. Also, I don't usually like care about like what the bottom of the drawing looks like, just because it doesn't bother me and I think it looks good. Like it looks very sketchy if like the rest of the drawing is like almost perfect, but then the bottom is like kind of raggedy in a way, because it's like I understand that like there's only so much I can do with the bottom of it. I'm gonna make her sleeve a little bit of a lighter color, and now I'm gonna line. And then I'm gonna put the lighter shade on top because it's got like a cow print. And this is the same color I used for like the highlights on her face. That color went on really muddy, but I think that's just user error, really. I am really liking this. I think it looks really cute. And I need to figure out what to put here. And I think maybe I'll draw some plants, but first I need to color in the necklace. I'm thinking of giving it this like reddish kind of brown. There are some parts of this drawing that I don't enjoy, like specifically the sleeve. I should have counted for that first before I did the rest of the colouring, but overall I think this is really cute. Oh, I think she's almost done. I need to wait for the reddish brown to dry so I could put like highlights on the beads of her necklace, but other than that I think that's basically almost good to go, if I'm honest. That is marker all over my fingers. But this looks so cute. So now I want to move on and draw like some plants, I think. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave them relatively like simple. I really just want to have an excuse to try out the new style that I learned about with plants. Because I saw a little video and it was talking about how to like spice up how you draw plants, and I thought, wow, I could so do this. And then I saw someone else do it, so I'm like, well, I gotta do this because it looks so good. So I'm just gonna start with like a base color of this like green. It looks very vegetable-y right now. I need to give it a couple more imperfections. Now I want to get a darker green and just add onto it. Actually, is that going to look good? I think I might need an even darker one. Possibly. Just to make it look a little more contrasty, I guess. Because in my mind I envision something a little bit more. I am just going to add some shading to these current leaves. I'm just going to do it in like a random pattern. There's no thoughts behind it, which might either make or break this drawing. But I think that's alright. Now I'm going to grab an even darker green, which looks like this could be a nice dark green. Yep. And I want to outline it all. But I think I'm going to start with the leaves. I'm going to start with this one up here just because it's right in the corner. And when I get to like the little points where they meet, I'm just going to make the lines a bit thicker. And then if I think that it looks too perfect, then I will add my own little grooves and like imperfections, I guess. This is where the magic happens. You just connect all of those little points to the line you drew in the middle. I've seen some people do 2 lines, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know if this is too much though. No, I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good actually. I think I'll definitely be making leaves look like this from now on because it looks more unique and more like, I guess, pleasing to look at. Line. I'm just going to be a bit more loose with it. Yeah, that looks really good. My camera is dying, so I need to kind of hurry this up. Because we're literally almost at the end. I think I'm going to be drawing leaves all the time now. Because this is just super fun. They look so... still vegetable-y, but tasty. That one's especially good. Okay, maybe this one's a bit messed up. To be fair, I didn't really follow the structure of a regular leaf, so it doesn't... It makes sense that it looks a bit silly. I think adding the line art to all of it as well looks good, but I kind of want to next time just add it to the inside of the leaves, like the lines here, and see how that looks instead. Onto a big leaf. Hopefully this one looks good because it's the most eye-catching one since it's quite big. Oh my goodness, that was so wonky. Oh my god, no, that looks really good. Oh, that one's the best though. Why is the one that I rushed way better than the others? That doesn't make sense. But that looks really good if I must say so myself. My camera is so close to dying, but this is the finished product. Look at those leaves. Gorgeous. This one's my favorite. This one right here. And then this is my OC. Oh, I love how this turned out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!